My name is Sophia Wallace. I'm a visual artist and I'm working on a project called CLITeracy. CLITeracy is a project that deals with a paradox, which is that everywhere we go we see sexualized images of women's bodies and sort of the female body as a subject, whether it's in the history of art or it's in advertising used to sell products. We've only learned about the anatomy of the clitoris in the last 15 years. And there's a crisis where women are not actually having pleasure, despite the fact that their sexualized bodies are everywhere. This project is a project that deals with the clitoris, literally the discovery of the clitoris, information about the clitoris as a metaphor, a symbol, and as a subject for art. The 100 natural laws of CLITeracy are divided into multiple sections. In this work, I took the role of litigator, laying out my case for the clit. Some of it is addressing psychoanalysis, some is addressing religion, visual culture, architecture, history, and then popular culture, hip-hop. And for me, that's really important because all of these areas are part of my day-to-day existence and the time that I live in. One law that really sums up the work is democracy without CLITeracy, fallacy. I've been trained in photography, but I knew that I couldn't use images for this work and that using images would be a distraction. Text is really the space, the medium, the material, and the resource that I drew upon. It's only in the last 15 years that the clitoris and its actual scale and complexity has been discovered. And this discovery hasn't made it into the sort of cultural understanding of the female body yet. And so this is the paradox that the project addresses. Right here. No justice, no peace, no orgasm, no liberty. Our demands are simple. Real orgasms for all. Ribbed condoms for her pleasure, up there with subprime mortgages and hair in a can. Worst inventions of all time. Ain't no half step into a clit. Clitoris, say my name, say my name. Touching a clit is like scratching a record. I'm really interested in just hearing everybody else's experience with them because inevitably people really gravitate to certain laws and others, and that's exciting for me. As someone who's trained in photography, I love images, and I've always been drawn to making images of people. And that's been my space. Like, that's where I'm drawn, that's where I'm inspired, that's where I find the material for my work. It has turned out to be this really exciting experience because suddenly I'm in this whole new realm of like text and installation and street art and now collaboration and working sculpturally, working with forms in a three-dimensional space and creating a space where people can kind of come together and interact with the work. And for me, like, this project has always been about more than just the limitations of like the white walls of a gallery or museum. It's about breaking through these taboos, using blasphemy intentionally to point out this false logic that makes no sense, that's actually harmful. Obviously it's harmful for women, but it's harmful for everybody. What I want people to get from my art, CLITeracy, is to talk about the clit, to think about the clit, to treat the clit on equal terms as the penis. We need more language and we need to get outside of this frame, and we definitely need to stop attacking and thinking that the only way to talk about the female body is to destroy it. CLITeracy is a new way to talk about citizenship, democracy, participation, and bodies.